pass to kick off for Buffalo.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Throwing on first down. Neal. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Complete.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 29-yard line. A big play there from McCaffrey. 44 yards.
44 yards on the play. First down, New England.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. McCaffrey. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Christian McCaffrey. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7. Bills nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Looking to throw. Neal. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Formation for the Patriots.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is fielded at the 27. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Neal. And that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 16 yards, a 1st down. McCaffrey on the toss right. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Back to throw. Neal. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
A 5-yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Operating from the gun, Neal. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The full start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Allen now looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this kick will be touched down as they spot it inside the 45-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. On second down, McCaffrey. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The yardage numbers for him just keep piling up for his career. He's now toppled, Charles, the 11,000-yard mark.
And just think about that. For most NFL running backs in their career, it feels like if they get to 1,000 yards, they've had a nice little run. He's over 11,000 yards, probably beyond his wildest dreams.
To throw on third down, Neal. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Rush in. Rush in. Alert. Rush in.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Allen uncorks one for Davis. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away, and it's second down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Let's get out the field,
Throwing again. Allen. Fighting Knox there, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
The Bills on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Allen again. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw on second down, Neal. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
36. Check nickel. Switch.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Neal. He's got Evans. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing and run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Neal. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Back to throw. Neal. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
A 47-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Allen looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. Allen's pass. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. On 2nd and 12, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
But we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And able to get him down, but but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
New England.
Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Singletary again. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. Damn.
Singletary here running out of the gun. Call it a gain of 4 on.
Man, they're going to keep letting this dude fall forward for 4 yards? Come on, baby.
He's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And now they'll throw with Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. From the gun, Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
So the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. On play action, Allen. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Patriots' defense is going to take over on downs.
About time they did something right.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coaching
Money Mike! Money Mike! Hold on!
3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
And the Patriot first down.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Here's McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Neal. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Oh, they just robbed him. They robbed him. They robbed him. They robbed him. I'll be the first to tell you they robbed you.
So now a fresh set of downs.
They robbed you. I need that. I get jerked all the time. I need that.
Operating from the gun. Neal. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Neal. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Neal. Flush to his right.
Dang, man, I tried to throw it to Square. Square was wide open, baby. Yo, come on, get some accuracy, you bum second-year quarterback.
Rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that?
Hey, you ain't throw that ball nowhere near where it was supposed to go. Come on, baby, Paul.
It may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
Martin, I guess you jerked him, so you jerked me back. There's no reason for that ball to go that short. Call it how I see it, B. Straight chickadee.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Allen.
Oh, Molly Rock.
And he'll go down.
Yeah, you a little dude. You're supposed to Molly Rock him. Oh, that's a tight end.
Back now in Buffalo.
Molly Rock.
The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup.
Molly Riggedy, no diggity, straight chickity. Come on, Molly Riggedy, no diggity. Oh, come on, bunch, baby. Come on, chill with this bunch. I hate that formation.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing now is Allen.
The squiggity screen.
And he'll be brought down just
He come you with the squiggity screen. No diggity, no diggity, no doubt, no.
good enough for the 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still
I'm about to send some heat.
up with a solid game.
I'm about to send some heat.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. He sets to fire.
Oh,
deep.
give me that. Yo, that's not a 10, that's a receiver. He must be like 6'5".
Up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the
And then my diggity, no diggity, diggity. Come on, come get it from me.
4th quarter, maybe can expect more passes like that down.
I'm going in that formation next. You like that formation? I'm going over there too. Getting on my nerves with that formation.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
And you throwing it. Told you.
To throw again, Allen. In a heavy
Oh, baby, I ain't no rookie, man. Everybody got to start playing.
off near the 42.
Oh, baby.
Turn across midfield.
Been playing Madden since I was 12.
6-yard line. Well, just another
That
reason to
formation, I know I
celebrate
got
there on
that
the defensive
formation.
side with the
Yeah,
interception, and this is a game that they
Keep going
clearly
that
have firmly
formation.
in their
It's not
grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their
Go on
day.
this one first. Yeah, you change it up to get down. Yeah, scared to death. oh, they just hurt me. They just robbed me. That was to the heated. Yo, they just robbed me. They just robbed me, B. Come on, baby.
But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations.
Come on, baby.
Defenders in the box coming after
Let's see
them,
what this play do.
locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world
Go
up
out.
to the challenge.
To throw on 2nd down, Neal.
Oh, eesh.
It's intercepted.
Oh, eesh. Yo, wide receiver even trying to make an attempt. I tried to click on him.
But that's going to be one when he flips
Eesh.
on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching
I'm
staff will be
sitting that
emphatic
heat.
about he shouldn't have
I'm
thrown
sitting
that
that
ball.
heat.
But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Throw left side complete. It's Fisher. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before.
Man, you should have no huddled that. You saw I was discombobulated just now. You just should have no huddled that. I was discombobulated.
A lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
I'm in Chris Titan now.
Offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for
Oh,
the
you
next
still
time?
throwing the ball. Sitting on inside zone. Oh, he did run. Give me that.
Down with Singletary. And he's taken down after a gain of 3.
No huddle, no huddle.
22 to the 19. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On second and 7. Allen. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. And he's got his man out of the backfield. It's complete. And he'll only get
that change of direction mean a lot, man. Jesus.
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it?
You about to send that heat by?
By all means.
Nah, I ain't gonna send no heat.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Oh, nice. Nice, you called me. I thought you was going the other way. Nice play.
Over there on the sideline, a big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
He was brought
A
down.
loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
On 2nd and goal, Allen.
Get outside. Yeah, here we go.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Allen going to go on 4th down.
Come on, B. 2 guys sticking in the same spot. What's wrong with y'all?
From 4 yards out.
Pickle y'all head.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Where would I be without my baby?
And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. After the touchdown pass to kick it away.
Always on time.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st down, New England.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Where would I be without my baby?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender,
Oh, good day.
read it, find the proper hole, and just
Game over.
sometimes
He came through too quick.
3 yards in the wrong.
Next one might be a fumble.
Brings up second down. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for New England, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host.
Where would I be without my baby?
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching.